the end of the late alley, one house light still stays on, and the scent of evening lingers in the damp wind. The footsteps we once walked together were erased long ago, but I still turn that corner slowly today. Why do such ordinary days feel so precious now? The words we passed with a smile still remain in my chest. Under the light in the late alley, when I quietly call your name, that short little promise that you'd be back is still alive in this night. Even if time keeps drifting farther away, my heart is still standing there. Cold dawn air settles over the cup of tea, gone cool, and even the season leaning against the window fades. Even when I try to live as if I forgot it all, a single evening of your smile comes back into me. That simple promise that we would grow old together, I never knew it would become such a long waiting. Under the light in the late alley, when I softly remember your voice, the wind wraps around my shoulders as if telling me I'll be alright. Even if the seasons pass again and again, you are still the spring inside me. If only once more on that road I could meet you as if nothing had happened, and hear you say you worked hard today, the loneliness left in me might finally sleep. Still I know love does not disappear after leaving. It becomes something like a light that turns on late. Under the light in the late alley, I still wait for you today. Even knowing you will not return, my longing still stands at the door. And when I do reach the end of that road one day, I will smile and hold your hand again. That one light in the late alley still never goes out inside my heart. Leaning by the rainy window, folding up the long day, the breath you left behind spreads across the glass. From the tip of a wet umbrella, another season quietly falls. That silent evening we shared soaks into me again, like the faint street light beyond the fogged up window. Our promise has not gone out yet. The promise by the rainy window has not faded even after all this time. The eyes that smiled and told me everything would be alright still hold my heart today, even if the world keeps flowing to different roads. I still believe in you standing there. A small handkerchief beside the cooling cup of tea. For years I have lived without putting it away. Some people easily tell me to forget and turn their backs, but memory comes like rain and gently wets my shoulders. That one sound of rain outside the window we watched together, I never knew it would become such a long waiting. The promise by the rainy window does not disappear even as this night grows deep. Even without hearing that you would return, I still understand your heart. Even if the seasons pass by me again and again, you are the spring that blooms late inside me. If I could meet you just once again, like yesterday, soaked in rain without saying a word, it would be enough if you simply sat beside me and sighed. That alone would help me endure for a long time. Still, I know love after leaving becomes like raindrops suddenly tapping on the window, clearer when I pretend I have forgotten. The promise by the rainy window quietly keeps me living even today. Even knowing that time will not return, I still cannot let that heart go. And when one day I pass through this long rain, I will stand beside you with a smile, like the warmth left on the rainy window. My love is still staying here. At dusk, one chair on the wooden floor sits empty, and from the kitchen the scent of cooling soup slowly spreads. Outside the window you often looked at only evening clouds remain, and without a word, my eyes rest on that place. It is the same view as every day, so why does it look different now? The single fact that you are gone fills the whole house. In the empty chair at dusk, your whole day still left behind. That short little word saying you worked hard turns on a late light in my heart. Even if time quietly pushes me forward, I still circle around your side. A teacup touched by your hand still remains on the shelf, and the corner of the newspaper you used to read is folded just like that day. You lived on for so long in such ordinary little things, and before those traces my steps keep stopping. I thought growing old together would be such a simple thing. I never knew the night of the one left behind could be this long. In the empty chair at dusk, unspoken love leans there and sits, as if asking whether I'm alright, and brushing my back. The wind passes by slowly, even if the seasons change again and again. You are still the evening inside me. Maybe love was not in grand words, but in the same dinner table and small greetings every day. That ordinary warmth I understood only after you left still holds on to the rest of my days. Still I believe the warmth of the place where you used to sit will never completely disappear. In the empty chair at dusk, your shadow still sits there today, even knowing that time will not come back. I cannot leave that place. And when I too have lived through all my long days and quietly reach you in that empty chair at dusk, our evening will be laid there once again. When I return home from a long road, you were always the one who turned on the light first. Now in front of the doorway, where you are no longer here, only the evening lies long and quiet. When a page of newspaper blown by the wind stops at my feet, I suddenly hear the way you used to ask about my day. That one simple question asking if everything was alright was such an easy thing to say. But why does it stay in my heart this long now? Like a greeting at the end of the long road, when you come to mind in the late evening. The voice that used to smile and ask if I was doing well makes me look back on my day once again. Even if the world keeps pushing me forward, my heart is still standing in front of that door. As the seasons changed again and again, even the tree in the yard grew old. On the teacup touched by your hands, dust quietly gathered. Even on days I think I have forgotten everything, when I pass the corner of the alley, the slow steps we walk together overlap with mine again. You used to say that even far away, the heart stays in the same place. Only now do I think I understand those words a little. Like a greeting at the end of the long road, you come across the distant years, as if softly patting my shoulder and asking if I'm alright. The evening wind lingers for a while and passes, even if all seasons flow on their own way. You are still the warm home inside me. Someday when I too walk through this long road and slowly lay down the breathless days, will you smile as if nothing had happened and call my name, saying I'm late? Even that one thought makes lonely nights bearable. Maybe love is simply living while holding on to one greeting. We will meet again. Like a greeting at the end of the long road, you are still living inside me today. Even knowing I cannot return to those days, I still call your name. And when one day I too reach the end of this road, I will sit beside you with a smile. That one greeting left at the end of the long road will light the rest of my life to the very end. At the end of the old table, I still leave one bowl empty, and only the steam of evening circles above the cooling soup. The sound of your chopsticks setting down faded long ago, but by habit I keep looking back at that place. Even the smallest end of an ordinary day felt warm even the faintest breath becomes longing inside this house. Every evening at the old table, your name quietly comes to mind. That short little word telling me to eat well still holds on to my heart today. Even if time keeps pushing that day away, I still believe in that warmth. The side dishes by the window still keep their places, and the folded edge of your apron rests gently in the dust. Even when I try to smile and say it has all passed, the hand that lifts the spoon keeps slowing down. I thought eating together was the most ordinary thing. I never knew a meal for the one left behind could be this long. Every evening at the old table, the love left unsaid rises again. You who asked if I was alright only with your eyes, still feel as if you are sitting beside me tonight. Even if the seasons change again and again, you are still the evening inside me. Maybe love was not in grand promises, but in sitting at the same table at the same hour. That one ordinary miracle I understood only after you were gone, still quietly holds on to the rest of my days. Still I believe the warmth of the place where you stayed will not disappear so easily. Every evening at the old table, today again I sit facing your shadow, even knowing that time will not return. I slowly swallow my longing, and when one day I finish my long gay too, and quietly go to your side upon that old table in the evening, our laughter will be placed there once again. Beneath the pole at the end of the alley, a fading wind lingers, and through the wet walls an old scent slowly spreads. The road we once walked side by side remains as if nothing happened, and like a worn out shadow I slowly follow it. Why is that brief moment of holding hands still so clear? Through the passing seasons, the breath of that day still blows back. When the fading wind at the end of the alley brings me news of you instead, that touch of warmth brushing past it as if to say live well, shakes my heart again today. Even if time keeps flowing far away, I am still standing on that road. The sound of store doors closing fades beneath the evening stars, and someone hums the song you used to like. Even if I pretend to have forgotten and moved on, if I listen closely, I know a love that once passed through never disappears so easily. I used to believe walking the same road would last forever. I never knew footsteps left alone could feel this large. When the fading wind at the end of the alley leans softly on my shoulder, you who used to brush my back and ask if I was alright, still feel as if you stay beside me tonight. Even if the seasons brush past again and again, you are still the wind inside me. If dusk comes there too, do you ever think of me for a while? Just recalling your face smiling without words gives me strength to endure the long darkness. So today again I believe that distance is not the end, that love returns again like the wind. The fading wind at the end of the alley feels as if it calls my name again today. Even knowing that time will not return, I quietly listen to that sound. And when one day I too follow that wind and reach the place where you are, beneath that dim evening at the end of the alley, our footsteps will continue once again. Late sunlight leans over a flower pot at the edge of the yard, and the petals you planted tremble in the wind. Spring comes every year, yet this year feels different. So I stand before that small light for a long while. A heart I thought had disappeared comes back alive like petals. And at the end of a season I pretended to forget. I call your name again. A piece of spring you left behind is still blooming in my heart. That quiet meaning telling me to live on well lifts me up again today. Even if time takes so Soft dust settles on the kitchen window where sunlight enters, and the watering can you use still shines in its place. Even on days when I think it is all over, if just one trace of fragrance passes by, an afternoon when we smile together opens inside me again. I thought the spring days we shared would simply pass. I never knew the season of the one left behind would stop there. A piece of spring you left behind still sits by my window today, like the hand that used to pat my back and say, "It's alright." A warm breeze brushes past, even if the seasons return again and again. You are still the spring of my life. If flowers bloom there too, do you still smile brightly? That one wish you had for me, not to fall apart here, helps me endure this long stretch of time. So now I know love does not wither after leaving, but remains as a spring that blooms late. A piece of spring you left behind quietly shines on me again today, even knowing those days cannot return. I keep walking after that fragrance, and when one day I reach the end of that spring light too, I will smile and call your name. That little spring you left behind still never fades inside my heart. The stop where the last bus left, only the light remains, and on the wet road the footprints of the day slowly cool. Was the night we parted this quiet too? I often stand there for a long while and stop time. The moment I thought would come again never returned, and only one short goodbye remains in my heart for so long. Where the last bus left, when your name settles down late, those fingertips that waved as if to say goodbye, still hold on to my night today, even as the world moves on to another day. I am still standing at that stop. My blurred reflection appears in the glass of a closed shop, and in every fading car sound behind hurts like the first time again. There were short evenings when we waited for the same bus. I never knew the stop left for one alone could feel this large. Where the last bus left, the love left unsaid is still there, and the heart that could not ask if you were alright brushes past me as a cold wind. Even if the seasons change again and again, you are still the night inside me. If I had held on a little longer that day, would a different tomorrow have waited for us? Even knowing such thoughts are useless, a person keeps turning back toward what is gone. Still I believe love after ending becomes like a late light that shines on one person's night. For a long time, where the last bus left, today again I stand quietly. Even knowing you will not return, I still cannot let go of your name. And when one day I pass through this long night and reach the dawn where you are, at the place where the last bus left, a warm greeting will remain again. Over the dimming river, the end of the day slowly lies down, and only the distant cries of birds scatter with the wind. The embankment road we once walked side by side remains the same, and I stand there for a long while with empty hands in my pockets. Why does that one sunset we watched together linger this long? Even that wordless silence was love to me. One person by the dimming river, when I set your name afloat upon the water, the face that turned back and smiled at me still wets my heart today. Even if time flows on like the river, I am still standing on that road. Every ripple passing beneath the bridge sounds like your familiar voice. So I push a small stone with the tip of my foot for no reason, even when I nod and tell myself it has all passed. When the riverside wind blows at dusk, my heart is the first to know. I thought looking at the same view would last a long time. I never knew one side of the evening left alone could feel this long. does not fade after ending, but spreads laid across the heart like a sunset. One person by the dimming river. Today again I linger around that place, even knowing that time will not return. I still cannot let go of your name. And when one day I reach the end of that river too, I will smile and call for you. The red water at the dimming river still never disappears from my heart. When I take out an old photograph from the back of a drawer, the sunlight of that day comes back through the faded smiles. It was only an ordinary afternoon, captured without much thought. Yet I keep staring at the look in your eyes for a long time. Why do the smallest moments remain the longest? I thought they had all passed, but my heart still stays there. An afternoon in an old photograph, we are still smiling inside it. And that time, warmer than I knew then, still holds on to my day today. Even if time carries so many things far away, my heart is still inside that light. Late sunlight enters through the window and settles on the picture, and in every folded corner, old stories seem to breathe. Even if I say I have forgotten everything, once my eyes land on it, the slow season we walk through together opens in me again. While you were beside me, I thought it would last forever. I never knew one remaining smile in a photo could feel this large. An afternoon in an old photograph, the love left unsaid still remains there. You who used to look at me as if to say I'd be alright, quietly sit beside me again today. Even if the seasons pass again and again, you are still the sunlight inside me. Maybe even after a person is gone, they remain for a long time in a single expression, more vividly than time. I cannot hold that face. Slowly lights the rest of my days. So I believe that love does not blur after distance, but stays laid in the heart like a photograph. An afternoon in an old photograph, today again I look into that light. still never fades from my heart. The space left empty by the doorway still remains as it was. And every evening the light I turn on somehow grows a little later. The pair of shoes you used to leave there disappeared long ago. Yet I keep slowing my steps in front of that emptiness. I know you will not return, so why does my heart still look toward that door? By habit, like the shoes left unfilled by the door, your place still remains, and the glance you gave as if to say, come back safe, still holds my night today. Even if time keeps passing through this house, I am still standing in front of that door. When I see the faint marks left on the floor on rainy days, the evening scent of us coming home together comes alive again. Even as I barely get through the day, thinking I have forgotten, at every touch of the doorknob, longing reaches me first. I thought returning to the same home was the most natural thing. I never knew an entrance missing one person could feel this large. Like the shoes left unfilled by the door, the love left unsaid still stays there. You who quietly asked if I was alright still feel as if you remain beside me today. Even if the seasons change again and again, you are still the home inside me. If there is a door to return to there as well, will you be the one turning on the light first? Just imagining you calling my name as if nothing had happened makes even this long loneliness bearable. So I believe that love remains by the doorway after leaving, and lights the back of a late night. Like the shoes left unfilled by the door, today again I leave that place open. Even knowing you will not return, I still cannot give up that habit. And when one day I finish my long day too, and quietly reach the place where you are, in that space left empty by the door, warm footsteps will remain again. Under the moonlight in the late alley, the day quietly folds miles away, and the sleeping lights in each window tremble from afar. The road home we used to walk together emptied long ago, yet I still turn that familiar corner slowly today. Having someone waiting for me was such a great strength. Now that one empty place grows deeper than the night. On this late walk home under the moonlight, when thoughts of you walk ahead of me, that short little greeting saying you worked hard carries my heart away again today. Even if time keeps pushing at my back, I am still going toward that home. Beneath the streetlight that closes late, my long shadow stands still, and the moonlight you used to love settles on the wall. Even when I try to calm myself and say it is all over, the deeper the night grows, the clearer longing becomes. I thought that short walk home together was the most ordinary thing. I never knew the way home alone could feel this far. On this late walk home under the moonlight, the love left unsaid follows and stands beside me. You who used to brush my back and ask if I was alright, still feel as if you stay beside me tonight. Even if the seasons pass again and again, you are still the light inside me. If night comes there too, do you lean by the window and look at the moon? That one wish you had for me, not to fall apart here, still keeps me walking through the long darkness. So now I know that love becomes a road after distance, and in the end leads a late walk home back to where it belongs. On this late walk home under the moonlight, today again I think of you, even knowing those days will not return. I still carry your name in my heart, and when one day I pass through this long night and reach the window where you are, at the end of that late road beneath the moonlight, a warm light will be lit again. The evening light leaning on the window slowly seeps into the room, and on the glass you used to wipe clean, only a faint warmth remains. The time when we we silently looked outside together, now settles at the end of the day like quiet dust. Why does the end of an ordinary day feel so tearful? That one place where we once stood together fills the whole house. The evening touch left on the window, when it gently brushes over my heart. The eyes that used to smile and tell me I'd be alright still hold on to my night today. Even if time keeps pushing me forward, I am still standing by that window. At sunset, a red cloud slowly drifts beyond the wall, and the sound of the wind you loved lingers at the end of the curtain. Even when I barely fold up the day, thinking I have forgotten, longing reaches me first at the touch of the window frame. I thought looking through the same window was such a simple thing. I never knew one side of the view left alone could feel this long. The evening touch left on the window, the love left unsaid still remains there. You who used to quietly wrap my shoulders still feel as if you are beside me today. Even if the seasons pass again and again, you are still the evening light inside me. If evening comes there too, do you think of this window for a while? That one touch, clearer than time, I cannot hold still, warmly holds the rest of my days. So now I know that love does not disappear after leaving, but seeps back in like late evening light. The evening touch left on the window today again, I follow that warmth, even knowing those days will not return. I still cannot let go of that memory. And when one day I too reach the end of my long day, I will face you with a smile. The evening touch left on the window still never fades from my heart. In the late rain, one umbrella stands alone before the bus stop, and beneath the blurred lights, the wet day slowly settles down. The umbrella we once shared side by side, folded away long ago. Yet I still walk slowly down the alley filled with rainwater. Why is the rain we once avoided together air still so clear. I thought it had all passed, but my heart still stops there. One umbrella in the late rain. It feels as if you are still standing underneath it. The voice that laughed and said it was alright to get soaked still holds on to my night today. Even if time keeps flowing into different roads, I am still standing in that rain. When I touch the warmth left in the cold wet sleeve, that short evening we walked together quietly comes alive again. Even if I comfort myself again and again, say I should forget, even the scent of rain reaches my heart before anything else. I thought sharing the same umbrella was such an easy thing. I never knew this rainy road alone could feel this long. One umbrella in the late rain. The love left unsaid still remains inside it. You who used to ask with your eyes if I was alright, come toward me again today like falling rain. Even if the seasons brush past again and again, you are still the warm rain inside me. If it rains there too, do you think of this night for a while? Though love feels like raindrops slipping farther from my fingertips. Whenever I try to hold them, it only seeps in more deeply. So I believe that love still falls like rain after ending. And what's a late heart for a long time? One umbrella in the late rain. Today again I linger beneath it, even knowing those days will not return. I still cannot fold away your name. And when one day I pass through this long rain and reach the clear place where you are, beneath that umbrella in the late rain, our footsteps will continue once again. In the middle of the darkened room, only the evening shadow lies long. And even the bookmark in the book you were reading remains where it was. When I quietly listen to the clock flowing on as if nothing happened, the silent farewell you left behind spreads inside me again. Why does one short goodbye remain crack of the closed door, the breath of that day still seeps in. A small goodbye in the darkened room lights a lamp again in my heart today. And the glance you left behind, as if to say, live well, still helps me go on through this night. Even if time keeps erasing so many things, I am still standing in that room. A cup of tea gone cold on the desk quietly loses its light, and the end of the curtain you used to fold still stays there. Even when I fold up my heart again and again, saying it has all passed, loneliness reaches me first whenever I turn off the light. I thought the same room we stayed in together was something ordinary. I never knew a dark night left for one alone could feel this large. A small goodbye in the darkened room, the love left unsaid still remains there. You who quietly asked if I was alright still feel as if you remain beside me today. Even if the seasons change again and again, you are still the light inside me. If night comes there too, do you think of this room for a while? That one presence, clearer than time, I cannot hold, still lights the rest of my life to the end. So now I know that love does not become darkness after leaving, but remains as a light that turns on late. A small goodbye in the darkened room. Today again I hold on to those words, even knowing those days will not return. I still cannot let go of that warmth. And when one day I reach the end of this long night, I will meet you with a smile. That quiet goodbye in the darkened room still never goes out inside my heart. At the end of the late alley, one house light still stays on, and the scent of evening lingers in the damp wind. The footsteps we once walked together were erased long ago, but I still turn that corner slowly today. Why do such ordinary days feel so precious now? The words we passed with a smile still remain in my chest. Under the light in the late alley, when I quietly call your name, try to live as if I forgot it all. A single evening of your smile comes back into me. That simple promise that we would grow old together, I never knew it would become such a long waiting. Under the light in the late alley, when I softly remember your voice, the wind wraps around my shoulders as if telling me I'll be alright. Even if the seasons pass again and again, you are still the spring inside me. If only once more on that road I could meet you, as if nothing had happened, and hear you say you worked hard today. The loneliness left in me might finally sleep. Still I know love does not disappear after leaving. It becomes something like a light that turns on late. Under the light in the late alley, I still wait for you today. Even knowing you will not return, my longing still stands at the door. And when I do reach the end of that road one day, I will smile and hold your hand again. That one light in the late alley still never goes out inside my heart. Leaning by the rainy window, folding up the long day, the breath you left behind spreads across the glass. From the tip of a wet umbrella, another season quietly falls, and that silent evening we shared soaks into me again. Like the faint streetlight beyond the fogged up window, our promise has not gone out yet. The promise by the rainy window has not faded even after all this time. The eyes that smiled and told me everything would be alright still hold my heart today. Even if the world keeps flowing to different roads, I still believe in you standing there. A small handkerchief beside the cooling cup of tea. For years I have lived without putting it away. Some people easily tell me to forget and turn their backs, but memory comes like rain and gently wets my shoulders. That one sound of rain outside the window we watched together by the rainy window does not disappear, even as this night grows deep. Even without hearing that you would return, I still understand your heart. Even if the seasons pass by me again and again, you are the spring that blooms late inside me. If I could meet you just once again, like yesterday, soaked in rain without saying a word, it would be enough if you simply sat beside me and sighed. That alone would help me endure for a long time. Still, I know love after leaving becomes like raindrops suddenly tapping on the window, clearer when I pretend I have forgotten. The promise by the rainy window quietly keeps me living even today. Even knowing that time will not return, I still cannot let that heart go. And when one day I pass through this long rain, I will stand beside you with a smile, like the warmth left on the rainy window. My love is still staying here. At dusk, one chair on the wooden floor sits empty, and from the kitchen the scent of cooling soup slowly spreads. Outside the window you often looked at, only evening clouds remain, and without a word my eyes rest on that place. It is the same view as every day, so why does it look different now? The single fact that you are gone fills the whole house. In the empty chair at dusk, your whole day is still left behind. That short little word saying you worked hard turns on a late light in my heart. Even if time quietly pushes me forward, I still circle around your side. A teacup touched by your hand still remains on the shelf, and the corner of the newspaper you used to read is folded just like that day. You lived on for so long in such ordinary little things, and before those traces my steps keep stopping. I thought growing old together would be such a simple thing. I never knew the night of the one left behind could be this long. In the empty chair at dusk, unspoken love leans there and sits. That ordinary warmth I understood only after you left still holds on to the rest of my days. Still I believe the warmth of the place where you used to sit will never completely disappear. In the empty chair at dusk, your shadow still sits there today. Even knowing that time will not come back, I cannot leave that place. And when I too have lived through all my long days and quietly reach you in that empty chair at dusk, our evening will be laid there once again. When I return home from a long road, you're always the one who turned on the light first. Now in front of the doorway where you are no longer here, only the evening lies long and quiet. When a page of newspaper blown by the wind stops at my feet, I suddenly hear the way you used to ask about my day. That one simple question asking if everything was alright was such an easy thing to say, but why does it stay in my heart this long now? Like a greeting at the end of the long road, when you come to mind in the late evening, the voice that used to smile and ask if I was doing well makes me look back on my day once again. Even if the world keeps pushing me forward, my heart is still standing in front of that door. As the seasons changed again and again, even the tree in the yard grew old. On the teacup touched by your hands, dust quietly gathered. Even on days I think I have forgotten everything, when I pass the corner of the alley, the slow steps we walk together overlap with mine again. You used to say that even far away, the heart stays in the same place. Only now do I think I understand those words a little. Like a greeting at the end of the long road, you come across the distant years, as if softly patting my shoulder and asking if I'm alright. The evening wind lingers for a while holding on to one greeting, we will meet again. Like a greeting at the end of the long road, you are still living inside me today. Even knowing I cannot return to those days, I still call your name. And when one day I too reach the end of this road, I will sit beside you with a smile, that one greeting left at the end of this road will light the rest of my life to the very end. At the end of the old table, I still leave one bowl empty, and only the steam of evening circles above the cooling soup. The sound of your chopsticks setting down faded long ago, but by habit I keep looking back at that place. Even the smallest end of an ordinary day felt warm when we were two. Now even the faintest breath becomes a longing inside this house. Every evening at the old table, your name quietly comes to mind. That short little word telling me to eat well still holds on to my heart today. Even if time keeps pushing that day away, I still believe in that warmth. The side dishes by the window still keep their places, and the folded edge of your apron rests gently in the dust. Even when I try to smile and say it has all passed, the hand that lifts the spoon keeps slowing down. I thought eating together was the most ordinary thing. I never knew a meal for the one left behind could be this long. Every evening at the old table, the love left unsaid rises again. You who asked if I was alright only with your eyes still feel as if you are sitting beside me tonight. Even if the seasons change again and again, you are still the evening inside me. Maybe love was not in grand promises, but in sitting at the same table at the same hour. That one ordinary miracle I understood only after you were gone, still quietly holds on to the rest of my days. Still I believe the warmth of the place where upon that old table in the evening. Our laughter will be placed there once again. Beneath the pole at the end of the alley, a fading wind lingers, and through the wet walls an old scent slowly spreads. The road we once walked side by side remains as if nothing happened, and like a worn-out shadow I slowly follow it. Why is that brief moment of holding hands still so clear? Through the passing seasons, the breath of that day still blows back. When the fading wind at the end of the alley brings me news of you instead, the touch of warmth brushing past as if to say live well, shakes my heart again today. Even if time keeps flowing far away, I am still standing on that road. The sound of store doors closing fades beneath the evening stars, and someone hums the song you used to like. Even if I pretend to have forgotten and moved on, if I listen closely, I know a love that once passed through never disappears so easily. I used to believe walking the same road would last forever. I never knew footsteps left alone could feel this large. When the fading wind at the end of the alley leans softly on my shoulder, you who used to brush my back and ask if I was alright, still feel as if you stay beside me tonight. Even if the seasons brush past again and again, you are still the wind inside me. If dusk comes there too, do you ever think of me for a while? Just recalling your face, smiling without words, gives me strength to endure the long darkness. So today again I believe that distance is not the end, that love returns again like the wind. The fading wind at the end of the alley feels as if it calls my name again today, even knowing that time will not return. I quietly listen to that sound, and when one day I too follow that wind and reach the place where you are beneath that dim evening at the end of the alley, footsteps will continue once again. Late sunlight leans over a flower pot at the edge of the yard, and the petals you planted tremble in the wind. Spring comes every year, yet this year feels different. So I stand before that small light for a long while. A heart I thought had disappeared comes back alive like petals. And at the end of a season I pretended to forget. I call your name again. A piece of spring you left behind is still blooming in my heart. That quiet meaning telling me to live on well lifts me up again today. Even if time takes so many things away, you remain in me like a flower. Soft dust settles on the kitchen window where sunlight enters, and the watering can you use still shines in its place. Even on days when I think it is all over, if just one trace of fragrance passes by, an afternoon when we smile together opens inside me again. I thought the spring days we shared would simply pass. I never knew the season of the one left behind would stop there. A piece of spring you left behind still sits by my window today, like the hand that used to pat my back and say it's alright. A warm breeze brushes past, even if the seasons return again and again. You are still the spring of my life. If flowers bloom there too, do you still smile brightly? That one wish you had for me, not to fall apart here, helps me endure this long stretch of time. So now I know love does not wither after leaving, but remains as a spring that blooms late. A piece of spring you left behind quietly shines on me again today, even knowing those days cannot return. I keep walking after that fragrance, and when one day I reach the end of that spring light too, I will smile and call your name. That little spring you left behind still never fades inside my heart. At the stop where the last bus left, only the light remains. And on the wet road, the footprints of the day slowly cool. Was the night we parted this quiet too? I often stand there for a long while and stop time. The moment I thought would come again never returned, and only one short goodbye remains in my heart for so long. Where the last bus left, when your name settles down late, those fingertips that waved as if to say goodbye, still hold on to my night today, even as the world moves on to another day. I'm still standing at that stop. My blurred reflection appears in the glass of the closed shop, and in every fading car sound your back overlaps again. Even when I decide to forget and keep living, as the night air turns colder, a goodbye once left behind hurts like the first time again. There were short evenings when we waited for the same bus. I never knew the stop left for one alone could feel this large. Where the last bus left, the love left unsaid is still there, and the heart that could not ask if you were alright brushes past me as a cold wind. Even if the seasons change again and again, you are still the night inside me. If I had held on a little longer that day, would a different tomorrow have waited for us? Even knowing such thoughts are useless, a person keeps turning back toward what is gone. Still I believe love after ending becomes like a late light that shines on one person's night for a long time. Where the last bus left, today again I stand quietly, even knowing you will not return. I still cannot let go of your name. And when one day I pass through this long night and reach the dawn where you are, at the place where the last bus left, a warm greeting will remain again. Over the dimming river, the end of the day slowly lies down, and only the distant cries of birds scatter with the wind. The embankment road we once walked side by side remains the same, and I stand there for a long while with with empty hands in my pockets. Why does that one sunset we watched together linger this long? Even that wordless silence was love to me. One person by the dimming river, when I said your name afloat upon the water, the face that turned back and smiled at me still wets my heart today. Even if time flows on like the river, I am still standing on that road. Every ripple passing beneath the bridge sounds like your familiar voice. So I push a small stone with the tip of my foot for no reason, even when I nod and tell myself it has all passed. When the riverside wind blows at dusk, my heart is the first to know. I thought looking at the same view would last a long time. I never knew one side of the evening left alone could feel this long. One person by the dimming river, the love left unsaid still remains there. You who used to ask if I was alright, only with your eyes. Come to me again tonight like a ripple, even if the seasons change again and again. You are still the sunset inside me. If the sound of the river can be heard there too, do you ever think of this evening for a while? Though those days float away like water I could not hold, they still remain warm inside me. So I believe that love does not fade after ending, but spreads late across the heart like a sunset. One person by the dimming river, today again I linger around that place, even knowing that time will not return. I still cannot let go of your name. And when one day I reach the end of that river too, I will smile and call for you. The red water at the dimming river still never disappears from my heart. When I take out an old photograph from the back of a drawer, the sunlight of that day comes back through the faded smiles. It was only an ordinary afternoon captured without much thought, yet I keep staring at the look in your eyes for a long time. Why do the smallest moments remain the longest? I thought they had all passed, but my heart still stays there. An afternoon in an old photograph, we are still smiling inside it. And that time, warmer than I knew then, still holds on to my day today. Even if time carries so many things far away, my heart is still inside that light. Late sunlight enters through the window and settles on the picture, and in every folded corner, old stories seem to breathe. Even if I say I have forgotten everything, once my eyes land on it, the slow season we walk through together opens in me again. While you were beside me, I thought it would last forever. I never knew one remaining smile in a photo could feel this large. An afternoon in an old photograph, the love left unsaid still remains there. You who used to look at me as if to say I'd be alright, quietly sit beside me again today. Even if the seasons pass again and again, you are still the sunlight inside me. Maybe even after a person is gone, they remain for a long time in a single expression, more vividly than time. I cannot hold that face slowly lights the rest of my days. So I believe that love does not blur after distance, but stays laid in the heart like a photograph. An afternoon in an old photograph. Today again I look into that light, even knowing those days cannot return. I still cannot let go of that smile. And when one day I reach the end of my long years too, I will face you with a smile. That afternoon inside the old photograph still never fades from my heart. The space left empty by the door still remains as it was. And every evening the light I turn on somehow grows a little later. The pair of shoes you used to leave there disappeared long ago. Yet I keep slowing my steps in front of that emptiness. I know you will not return. So why does my heart still look toward that door by habit? like the shoes left unfilled by the door. Your place still remains, and the glance you gave as if to say, come back safe, still holds my night today. Even if time keeps passing through this house, I am still standing in front of that door. When I see the faint marks left on the floor on rainy days, the evening scent of us coming home together comes alive again. Even as I barely get through the day, thinking I have forgotten, at every touch of the doorknob, longing reaches me first. I thought returning to the same home was the most natural thing. I never knew an entrance missing one person could feel this large, like the shoes left unfilled by the door. The love left unsaid still stays there. You who quietly asked if I was alright, still feel as if you remain beside me today. Even if the seasons change again and again, you are still the home inside me. If there is a door to return to there as well, will you be the one turning on the light first? Just imagining you calling my name as if nothing had happened makes even this long loneliness bearable. So I believe that love remains by the doorway after leaving, and lights the back of a late night, like the shoes left unfilled by the door. Today again I leave that place open, even knowing you will not return. I still cannot give up that habit. And when one day I finish my long day too, and quietly reach the place where you are, in that space left empty by the door, warm footsteps will remain again. Under the moonlight in the late alley, the day quietly folds away, and the sleeping lights in each window tremble from afar. The road home we used to walk together emptied long ago, yet I still turn that familiar corner slowly today. Having someone waiting for me was such a great strength. Now that one empty place grows deeper than the night. On this late walk home under the moonlight, when thoughts of you walk ahead of me. That short little greeting saying you worked hard carries my heart away again today. Even if time keeps pushing at my back, I am still going toward that home. Beneath the streetlight that closes late, my long shadows stand still, and the moonlight you used to love settles on the wall. Even when I try to calm myself and say it is all over, the deeper the night grows, the clearer longing becomes. I thought that short walk home together was the most ordinary thing. I never knew the way home alone could feel this far. On this late walk home under the moonlight, the love left unsaid follows and stands beside me. You who used to brush my back and ask if I was alright, still feel as if you stay beside me tonight. Even if the seasons pass again and again, you are still the light inside me. If night comes there too, do you lean by the window and look at the moon? That one wish you had for me, not to fall apart here, still keeps me walking through the long darkness. So now I know that love becomes a road after distance, and in the end leads a late walk home back to where it belongs. On this late walk home under the moonlight, today again I think of you. Even knowing those days will not return, I still carry your name in my heart. And when one day I pass through this long night and reach the window where you are, at the end of that late road beneath the moonlight, a warm light will be lit again. The evening light leaning on the window slowly seeps into the room, and on the glass you used to wipe clean, only a faint warmth remains. The time when we silently looked outside together now settles at the end of the day like quiet dust. Why does the end of an ordinary day feel so tearful? That one place where we once stood together fills the whole house. The evening touch left on the window when it gently brushes over my heart. The eyes that used to smile and tell me I'd be alright still hold on to my night today. Even if time keeps pushing me forward, I am still standing by that window. It's sunset, a red cloud slowly drifts beyond the wall, and the sound of the wind you loved lingers at the end of the curtain. Even when I barely fold up the day, thinking I have forgotten, longing reaches me first at the touch of the window frame. I thought looking through the same window was such a simple thing. I never knew one side of the view left alone could feel this long. The evening touch left on the window, the love left unsaid still remains there. You who used to quietly wrap my shoulders still feel as if you are beside me today. Even if the seasons pass again and again, you are still the evening light inside me. If evening comes there too, do you think of this window for a while? That one touch, clearer than time, I cannot hold still, warmly holds the rest of my days. So now I know that love does not disappear after leaving, but seeps back in like late evening light. The evening touch left on the window, today again I follow that warmth. Even knowing those days will not return, I still cannot let go of that memory. And when one day I too reach the end of my long day, I will face you with a smile. The evening touch left on the window still never fades from my heart. In the late rain, one umbrella stands alone before the bus stop, and beneath the blurred lights, the wet day slowly settles down. The umbrella we once shared side by side, folded away long ago. Yet I still walk slowly down the alley filled with rainwater. Why is the rain we once avoided together still so clear? I thought it had all passed, but my heart still stops there. One umbrella in the late rain, it feels as if you are still standing underneath it. The voice that laughed and said it was alright to get soaked. still holds on to my night today. Even if time keeps flowing into different roads, I am still standing in that rain. When I touch the warmth left in the cold wet sleeve, that short evening we walked together quietly comes alive again. Even if I comfort myself again and again and say I should forget, even the scent of rain reaches my heart before anything else. I thought sharing the same umbrella was such an easy thing. I never knew this rainy road alone could feel this long. One umbrella in the late rain, the love left unsaid still remains inside it. You who used to ask with your eyes if I was alright, come toward me again today like falling rain. Even if the seasons brush past again and again, you are still the warm rain inside me. If it rains there too, do you think of this night for a while? Though love feels like raindrops slipping farther from my fingertips, whenever I try to hold them, it only seeps in more deeply. So I believe that love still falls like rain after ending and wets a late heart for a long time. One umbrella in the late rain, today again I linger beneath it. Even knowing those days will not return, I still cannot fold away your name. And when one day I pass through this long rain and reach the clear place where you are beneath that umbrella in the late rain, our footsteps will continue once again. In the middle of the darkened room, only the evening shadow lies long, and even the bookmark in the book you were reading remains where it was. When I quietly listen to the clock flowing on as if nothing happened, the silent farewell you left behind spreads inside me again. Why does one short goodbye remain this long? Through the crack of the closed door, the breath of that day still seeps in. A small goodbye in the darkened room lights a lamp again in my heart today. And the glance you left behind as if to say, live well, still helps me go on through this night. Even if time keeps erasing so many things, I standing in that room. A cup of tea gone cold on the desk quietly loses its light, and the end of the curtain you used to fold still stays there. Even when I fold up my heart again and again, saying it has all passed, loneliness reaches me first whenever I turn off the light. I thought the same room we stayed in together was something ordinary. I never knew a dark night left for one alone could feel this large. A small goodbye in the darkened room, the love left unsaid still remains there. You who quietly asked if I was alright, still feel as if you remain beside me today. Even if the seasons change again and again, you are still the light inside me. If night comes there too, do you think of this room for a while? That one presence clearer than time I cannot hold, still lights the rest of my life to the end. So now I know that love does not become darkness after leaving, but remains as a light that turns on late. A small goodbye in the darkened room. Today again I hold on to those words, even knowing those days will not return. I still cannot let go of that warmth. And when one day I reach the end of this long night, I will meet you with a smile, that quiet goodbye in the darkened room still never goes out inside